Morning folks, 2nd of January 2024. Well, I hope you've all had a good one. Glad to get back to it. So I'm down here having a bit of a fiddle, trying to get my head back into where I left off. Because I've first time in a long time, I ain't done much over Christmas. So yeah, we're down here. I've just got the heater valve fitted on there. The bracket that I did make over Christmas, fiddling. And yeah, cables connected up. A few more wires put into place. Yeah, anyway, as I said previously, thank you for your comments and likes. Subscriptions don't cost you anything, much appreciated. Yeah, we'll see how the day goes. Got a problem with my disco. I have to order a part for that. I'm going to try and do it myself. Steering angle sensor. Playing havoc with ABS and hill descent control, so apparently it's on the bottom of the steering column, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do. Famous last words. So yeah, let's carry on tinkering. There we go, one heater valve all fitted on, the bracket that I made up for it. Got the cables put over, connected up there for the lights. We fitted the main loom plug zip in there. Yeah, let's see what else. Let's say, obviously we did the brakes. Filled that up to the line. Nothing's leaked out. Don't seem to be any wet patches on the floor, so obviously done something right there. So we'll carry on tinkering and do bits. So we got an exhaust manifold off the 1200, in which the downpipe was well, it had two bolts, but it was welded on here because this had been broken at some point. So I'm gonna have a bash at repairing this. We'll get the rusty bits cleaned up. We'll get the gas out. We'll heat it all up, and I think somewhere I've got some cast rods. So we'll give it a go at welding up with some cast and then re-drilling a hole and tapping a thread through it. What could possibly go wrong? But don't try these things. You don't know. Well, we've got it hot. We've put about 3 cast rods on there. Cleaned it, beat it. No, not teaked it, but we're keeping the heat on it so it can hopefully cool down slowly under its own thing. And hopefully when that's cooled off, nice and slowly, we can start to grind that back and get some shape back to it. But hopefully that's about, should be about right, I hope. And we can drill a hole and tap a thread in it. Well, for what that was, I don't think that's turned out too bad. At least it's built back up to shape now, so we can mark out and hopefully get the hole drilled, tap the thread in it. I'm quite pleased with that. That worked out just the job. Well, there we go. Tidied up, hole in there, clean that up, paint with some high temperature black paint, let that dry, and another bit that can be fitted on. So I've got the inlet manifold cleaned up, bit of paint on that, all bolted on. Got 3 new studs in there for the exhaust manifold. We'll go and get that bolted on now. I'm pleased with that. It's starting to look like an engine again. Yeah, like new. That's all been repaired, painted up, bolted on. Downpipe. Clean it up, paint that. That can be bolted on. Well, didn't think something was quite right. Obviously this engine was kind of chucked in there, but this bit isn't right. I mean, it shouldn't be there. It should be swept down here and coming down here. That's like 6 inches out of alignment. So I guess I'm gonna have to get busy and try and fabricate a new one of these to make it end up in the right place, like the picture that is about to follow. Well, after that little about the exhaust, I've now got to go to Milfield. Lorry problems. Joy. Just as having a nice day as well. So, chucked a bit of crap in the back, jump start pack, tools and things. Let's go and see what they've messed up. Oh, that's bugger going that way. We have to turn around and go back and find another route now. Ain't getting under that. Morning folks, Wednesday morning. Yeah, I didn't do the video last night because I didn't have much put up, so this will all go out Thursday. Anyway, up here to pick the first truck up of the day. 67 plate, skip lorry. Done the walk round, lights okay, kicked the tyres. So we'll do a brake test, get it back to the workshop and do the rest. So that's the skip lorry done. Nothing untoward. Look who's back from the Christmas break. Got a smile on the face. So we're after next door to the eye ties. Go and chase some glow plugs. At least he won't be there. That's something. And at the moment, it's not raining. Bargain. So we're in here. Them things down there, I think they were done probably about 2 years ago, but they need changing again. Typical Nissan rubbish, impossible to get to. So we've been struggling and going, trying to hold this bloody thing up. We've got them all out and replaced, all through there. That one there is a pain in the ass to get to. Now I just said, is this holding itself up? She goes, yeah, I just put the strap on there to hold it up. Really?
Yeah, sorry.
Dear, oh dear. Anyway, 4 glow plugs replaced. Well, after all of that, it's that. But it wasn't where it's supposed to be. So, get a new relay, because we just shorted the wires across and it starts. So, yeah, joys. Get told it's one thing, you do what they ask, and then find it something else. Morning, Thursday morning. It's like deja vu again. Another day, another truck. So we just got here to pick it up. Yeah, quick check round before we drive off. We'll get back and do like we did yesterday. And see what else we can get done today. So yeah, at least it's dry. We've had a fair old dose of rain again. And more set for this afternoon, so joy. So anyway, let's get walking around this thing. What's the chances, and it's most annoying, park a truck up, you go around doing the tyres up, and pretty well all the wheels, the valves are on the bottom. What a pain. There you go, down there, on the bottom. And the same on that one. Down there, on the bottom. Pain in the ass to get to. Same the other side, on the bottom. What's the chances of that, eh? Under an 8-wheeler here, so it's going up. We've had a good tap round, checked all the tyres. We go around, everything you got to check, you just got to check and more checking. Tapping, trusty hammer, tap tap. And so they all got prop shaft bolts, got to make sure they're all tight. Axle bolts on there, tyres, nothing broken. So you got another prop shaft here for the rear axle, check all the nuts on that. On the brakes here, you've got pins in there, retaining pins on the pins, wishbone up here, fixes on that. You got axle bolts everywhere, spring hangers, more axle bolts, and you carry on up through the truck. And you get to the front, spring hangers, bolts, all your springs, U-bolts, both sides. I say tyres, saw me do this one when it was going up in the air. Brake chambers, hoses aren't damaged. Same the other side. Obviously these were replaced a little while ago, but yeah, everything seems to be in order, thankfully. But then it hasn't done a lot since the last time. So yeah, so far so good. We're happy with this one. So yeah, we can get this one on the ground, fill out the paperwork, and get it gone. And so there's nothing untoward on there that I can see, which is a good job. Another one off the list. Happy days. So we're back here at the eye ties. New relay fitted there. Just got to put a bag around it, make it a bit more waterproof. Let's see what happens. See if it starts up now. Glow plug light is on, off. Look at that. Success. It works. Meanwhile, our apprentice is busy back there, hopefully.
So, he's buggered off, left me to it. I've got a partition to try and sort out. It's a bit wonky and a bit bent. Bloody horses. But yeah, thank you for all the Christmas messages and New Year messages. It was a quiet one, which was nice. So, let's get on and start drilling these rivets out. This is the partition. You can see how wonky it is, how bent. Stand that flat on the ground, up in the air. Take it apart and see what I can do.
So we got back here. Looks like somebody's head down ass up busy. Oh, that's all right then. You're busy doing something. We've got the thing cut to pieces. So we'll clean everything up, straighten out what we can, make it a tad smaller and glue it back together. As you can see there, it's only a little bit of a bow, but I use my great fat belly and weight and jump up and down and bend it back straight. This is one way to straighten things out. Ready? Hopefully that's straight. I don't think that's too bad now. That's pretty straighter than it was. Good job, got some mass to jump up and down on it. It was a bit bananaed. We got a bit of angle, which is a straight edge. Like I said, it's just a little bit off down there, but what's that? 2 mil off a straight, just from about here downwards, which we ain't gonna worry about, because that's better than it was. So we clean everything up, glue it back together. Well, if it's on, it's gone. Probably kicked myself, but never mind. So it's kind of back together. You've got to make sure that that angle there is square. Also, it's all lying pretty well flat again now. And we can fire at the alley welder, which I hadn't used for a very long time. How's that looking? Is that pretty close?
Yes.
I just want to... That's not too bad, is it? We'll tack it together and hopefully it'll be right. There it is, all glued back together. A little while since I've done some aluminium welding. But yeah, get some rivets in it, fix the trim and the mat back on the bottom. And that's that bit done. After a morning of chaos out here, nothing to do with me, another one's turned up. Get ready for MOT. So it's been musical vehicles here this morning. So I'll get this one put on the pad and yeah, we've got one part to get ordered for it, which I know for straight away. There we go. This is the last bits going back together. Cord this rivet up. Push them in the hole and give it a squeeze. Look at that, all repaired. It's taken a bit of doing, but at least it's straight again and not twisted and all the buggery. Righto folks, well guess what, it's raining again, as if we haven't had enough already. Well, sorry we didn't do on Tuesday, didn't have enough to put up for that day, so it's all today what we've done. But as usual, thank you for your comments and likes. Give us a subscribe, don't cost you anything, be appreciated. We're getting up towards the 3,000, got another 90 to go, and we'll do that sort that live question and answer session out. Yeah, the 1200, the John Deere and the other 565, that was all to do with my landlord. He's got himself a fast track. See how long that lasts. Yeah, probably kicked myself for not having it, but what do you do? Didn't know about it till lastminute.com. So yeah, just off into Wales, go and see the boys in there for a bit of machining work that he's doing. I'm going to head home and get the fire lit, because it's that kind of afternoon where it's just like, it's wet, it's damp, it's cold. I did say it's wet, it's raining. Yeah, good to have apprentice back. We got that partition done today, which is a good job. A lot of cutting and grinding. Just got to get a few pins ordered up. So on that note, as usual, thank you again. And keep the emails coming with your 1200s, 1250 serial numbers and locations. We're getting a few. Had one from Australia, nearly the last one. Yeah, they want some parts, so yeah, we'll see what we can keep doing as far as getting parts out to people. I'm not the quickest, but we'll get there in the end. So email me, Ferguson1200 btinternet.com. So until then, I'll catch you later. Cheers.